So the chimney's just been smoke bombed, but it seems to be coming out of every single orifice, everywhere. Good morning, I am here in Mansfield. I've just finished installing a chimney liner for Village Stoves in Rainworth, Nottinghamshire. The customer at this property has asked me to take a look at his chimney and see if I can figure out why it might be leaking. So I thought as I was here I would show you so you'd have a better idea what to look for on a leaking chimney. I'm going to turn you around and I'll explain. Okay, so what we can see here, somebody has had a bit of a go at this in the past at repairing it, but overall the chimney flange, which is this concrete on top of the chimney, is in bad condition. The flaunching is all cracked, it's probably a bit loose. There's big holes around the back of the chimney pots, and there's just holes all over this flange. We look here though that the pots have all been capped off, so no water can get down those. That's a good thing. But we'll go down and have a look here. This is the pointing, and you can see water can get inside this and cause leaks. We look a bit further down, this is missing its benching, so you should have benching here to help water roll off the face of the bricks. Down here it's missing benching, some of the pointing's not so good, holes in the pointing, and then when you look here, this brick has lost its face. That's a water resistant face, so this part of the chimney now is very vulnerable and porous. Let's go down. I'll take us down a little bit. Going down. Let's have a look at this flashing. Now, let's have a look. So, this stepped flashing doesn't look too bad. If we look closely at the brickwork, we can see more holes. But look here, we can see a tear in the flashing. Somebody's had a little bit of a repair there and there in the past. And a bit further down there's another tear, and then if we look here, I don't know if you can see, there is another split in the lead. So ideally this step lead flashing isn't in great condition, but we can see the soakers underneath the flashing. That's this bit here. That all appears to be in good condition. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well. I'll just clean out my basket a little bit and give that, yeah, they're nice and solid. They're nice and solid, so water isn't going to get in through the soakers. I don't think the flashing would be leaking, but you can see it's in poor condition and would benefit from being replaced in the not too distant future. We'll just have a quick look round the back. We can see more holes on the flange. Pointing's not so great on the back section, and then we've got the lead at the back of the chimney, which appears to be okay, but would benefit from that mortar that's sealing it into the brickwork if that was removed and replaced with a flexible lead sealant, sort of like a silicone based, which is a modern one. So I'll just have a quick look at the front of the chimney. Look at this, all these cracks, not ideal. Someone's had a bit of a repair here. Again, the brickwork is losing its face. Someone's had a bit of a repair with some rendering. They've rendered the brickwork. But down here, it's vulnerable. And we'll just have a quick look at the lead at the front. And from here, that looks okay. So there you have it, a few tips on what to look for on a chimney to see why it's leaking. There's a few recommendations I need to make to this customer here, so I hope that's been helpful. So the chimney's just been smoke bombed. but it seems to be coming out of every single orifice, everywhere. But I believe this is the one I'm looking for. But look at the chimney, look at it go, absolutely everywhere. Try and get this off. It's difficult to say which one it is. I believe it's this one. Oh, there we go. But just look at it, it's poking out of that, coming out the brickwork, and this is why you put a liner in the chimney when installing a stove, because if you don't, it will just come out of everywhere. It could end up in the house, in your bedroom. It's a silent killer. So I always recommend installing a liner. It helps the log burner perform better as well, installing a liner. But this is the very reason, look, why. And you imagine what this is also doing in the loft space. You know, if it's coming out of these gaps here, it'll find it in the loft space, and it's everywhere.